What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is a little bit of a Monday motivation for you guys. As you can see in the title, I received some good news today where my doctor cleared me from COVID-19. For those who don't know, yes, I had contracted the virus of good old coronavirus, which isn't good at all. It's actually quite terrible, but thankfully I had mild symptoms and I managed to kick this virus out of the park, which I'm very grateful and thankful for. Obviously, family and friends are all good, all healthy, thank goodness again. I have the problem where as soon as I was announced positive, I worried about everyone around me, my parents who I still stay with. I worried about my work colleagues, friends who I might have seen, automatically. That was my process. I forgot about me and I started worrying about them. It's just the way I work. But thankfully they were all good. And those who have flu symptoms are recovering and just extremely grateful. I think we got it definitely from work, work in a factory warehouse, and there's things in the air and you just don't know when or how you can contract it. But thankfully I am all good, and everyone at work's all good as well. Today's video reasoning is to just let you guys know, or to tell you guys to appreciate everything you have in life and to live life to the full. And although I had mild symptoms, you just don't know with this virus is how bad or worse or how good the process could go, because there's a lot of people who haven't been able to survive it. There's a lot of people who are suffering from this virus in a harder way. When I got it, there was a little bit of a panic because I have dwarfism. We just don't know how the virus would react with me. As you can see, the way I look is different, and the systems within me are different. So we didn't quite know how this would go, but thankfully all things went well, and it didn't put me in the stop. I got shouted at a few times for working too hard because I worked from home and I didn't stop. I continued YouTube. As you can see, the videos went out, the streams on Saturday happened. I kept going. It's just the way I am. I've got to keep active, keep motivated. And one thing I do want to encourage to you guys is to just take life one step at a time. Don't overdo it. Take care of yourself, be healthy, make sure you're safe, and protect yourselves. This virus is no joke, and that's one thing that's definitely for sure. We've got to take it one step at a time and approach it very carefully and cautiously, especially if you have symptoms. When I started getting flu symptoms, I immediately that afternoon said I'm not going to the office for the safety reasons of the people who I work with. And I went to the doc 2 days later because just wasn't getting better. And I thought, it's sinus, man. It's just a little head cold. That little head cold turned into a positive test for COVID-19. So it made me rethink things and take life a lot more seriously, but also cautiously, if that makes sense. Because, I could have gone in with the attitude, I'm going to stay at work. And yes, it's just a head cold. And I could have infected so many more people. And that's one thing where we've got to be cautious of those around us and take this thing seriously. Now, obviously, we have procedures and rules in place with lockdown. In South Africa, I think they're overboard. But with certain times, like wearing a mask, being cautious in public, keeping your distance, it's very important in life because we just don't know when or how or who we can contract this thing from. Honestly, I kept the mask on, I kept secure, I kept doing the right things, but this thing has a way of sneaking in on you, and that's the thing. And for all of us, it's been a hell of a challenge. Businesses have failed. We've seen people lose their jobs. We've seen people really suffer throughout this procedure. People have lost lives, you've lost families, you've lost friends. It's been a very hard time, and you don't realize what you have until something like this can scare you. And now I know I had mild symptoms, and with past flus or colds, I felt way worse. But it definitely made me look at life a little bit different and appreciate the family, appreciate the friends. That for me has been one of the hardest things throughout this journey of lockdown, is not being able to see your friends and family as often as you do. And when lockdown reduced in South Africa a little bit, being able to see a friend, it was very important. And it is important in life to see those loved ones, but you also got to be cautious and careful at the same time, making sure you are healthy. Now, thankfully, at the job I have, I can work from home, and I plan to work from home for quite some time, just to get, just to keep cautious and keep safe right now, because I've obviously had it. Now, the doctors all reckon that you won't catch it that easily, but hey, it's not been proven, and that's what she said to me today. You've got to just take it carefully. But let that be a thought for you all, is to live life with every positive aspect you have, because we just don't know how long we are on this earth for. We've got so many challenges right now. So many industries have taken a hit because of COVID-19. But I want to encourage you guys, that burning desire that you have deep down in your heart, that keeps you going, that keeps you motivated, that keeps you wanting to find your passion in life. Go and find it. Go and do it. Go and do the thing you never thought you'd ever be able to do. Because that can be the change. That can be the success story in your life. It can be something that can really motivate you and take you to the next level. If you see an opportunity to start a new business, yes, it's tough right now financially, but if you see a dream and a goal, work on that dream, achieve that dream, make that dream come true, because you have the capability of achieving anything in life, and you don't want to live a life with regrets. And those regrets eat you alive every day, where you think, I could have done this, I could have achieved this, but I decided to rather do this. If you're sitting in an environment where you're not happy, change it. If you're sitting in a position right now where you don't see a good future for you, change it. And take it on an opportunity and a journey in your life where you can achieve what you want, show your worth to the world, share your story, motivate others. Because that's currently what we're needing, more importantly, in life. Because currently we're sitting around listening to politicians fighting, listening to negativity of a virus, and no one's really working together to change the mindset of people, change the thought process, to change how can we be better individuals and human beings by reacting to this in a different way, opposed to seeing the news. I mean, the news is one of the most depressing things we can read on television or in the paper or online, because it's always negative. It's fighting. If you look at America right now, it's all Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. If we look in South Africa right now, it's all Cyril Ramaphosa and not knowing what to do with the lockdown. If you look at around the world, I mean, if you look at New Zealand, it's all great because they are handling it a lot better. And we need to learn from these guys. Now, obviously, New Zealand's a smaller island, so it's easier to do that. But we need to approach life with a more positive attitude. And if we do that, we're just creating a better world for one another. And that's one thing we need to remember. So today, as I conclude this video for you, is to go out, find your goals, find your dreams, and go and achieve them, and go make that dream come true. It all starts with you guys. If you can change the world and inspire and motivate people, you can do it. So go out there and do it. Don't think what if. Think what can I do? And also think, how can I do it? And also think of the answer, why I will be successful. Because those are the attributes that will keep you going and keep you motivated, especially in a time like this when we need to be motivated. We need to be positive. Ignore the politics. Focus on yourself, focus on your family, focus on your friends, and focus on being happy. That's what I'm going to do for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.